since 23, before 23 dropped, and they said they were going to take a break after 23 was done. So, looks good. Let's go. And still on the Sub-A-Thon for the week. And kick that up, kick it over, and here we go. Today, not going to do any flying today unless there's something interesting or new, but today is just Anvil Day, and most of everything is already out. There's nothing new. It's If you have any comments or questions about the Ironclad, I can bring my browser over and we can look at it. It did show the bridge, but it was very, in concept. It wasn't majorly fleshed out or anything. So the concept, I believe, and it should drop on Drake Day, which is Saturday. So go check it out. If it's in a hollow, that would be cool. But I couldn't say. I think that would most likely come in a hollow at IAE. I can't say for sure. But
although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training,
we'll check it out when Drake Day comes, and I will be there taking a look at it, see what we got. So it's a cargo ship, which I kind of thought that yesterday when we were talking about will the Drake be a new fighter or an industrial ship. So it is an industrial ship in some aspects. It's a cargo ship, and they are talking about variants, which is interesting. So we'll see what happens with that. If anybody's got any questions, please feel free, throw them in the chat. I'll try to answer them with as much knowledge as I have. But in leaks today, some pipeline news. The let's see. Pipeline. There was something about hold on one moment. Sorry. I see news. Okay, there was something that came out about a person. A CitizenCon has sold over 4,000 tickets so far. And someone is talking about Jessica Louise Gannon on LinkedIn, the future of gaming, Star Engine. And gonna have to read that and take a look. So, that news. There's a lot of chatter going on about the new ironclad and the possibility of variants. It's going to be an interesting ship. But anyway, I'm going to take a look and see if this changed over yet. 856, maybe. We'll give it a shot. Doors. Up, it's still aegis. Well, we can go up here and get a look at the Firebird real quick. I will see if I can get some time in the Idris, but just got a notification that it wasn't working all weekend, so this is a beautiful ship. I did take her out on some runs yesterday, and I'm going to do some changes on the ship. I'm going to change out the ballistics and go with the energy weapon on this next test that I have. And I want to do some footage in the F7A in combat. Whoa! They just pulled it. go. Yeah, if I can get out of here. Clock on the dot. They pulled it. Hello, Eleanor. Here before this thing gets crazy. Okay, let's get here. I'm doing well, Eleanor. How are you? Catching up, and they're getting ready to change over to convention floor now. Oh, excuse me. While we're waiting, if anybody's got any comments, questions, please feel free. Hey. Hey, Jose, I'm going to say this. The ISC was really good. It's the last one until the 20th of June. I'm going to say this. Now, you know how I feel about Drake ships, right? But that one makes sense to me. And with with it being versatile, that can do other things besides, whatever. I would get that ship. I would say that's a buy. Because being the pilot that I am, I'm more of a cargo pilot and transport pilot and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, I can get in fighters and do what I got to do, but I would get that ship. I would get that ship. Yes. Let's say I would buy that ship over the cat. Now I have a cat in game with in-game money, but I would buy that ship as a pledge. Yes. That's saying a lot because I only have a couple of Drake ships in my fleet. Which one is going to be changing over to the Apollo? My Cutlass Red is going over to the Apollo. So I would have two Drake ships. I have the Cat and I have the Vulture. Now the Vulture I have a purpose for, but the Ironclad as a secondary, as an actual like pocket carrier, and as a backup as a cargo ship, yes. So that ship makes sense to me.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty
because of the type of pilot I am.
Civic pride.
The cargo module will be active. Not the cargo module, the command module, the escape module. So they're going to activate the one on the Cat as well. I was very impressed with that ship. The hull's changing over. That's why I'm not up there now. I was up there and everything disappeared, so it's about to change over. So there was something about the fleet not working over the weekend, and I think there was some issues with it, so that's why I didn't see it. I'm going to try and get into the Idris sometime over the weekend, or this week. I don't think it's a modular ship, to be totally honest, but they are making variants. So a ground assault variant and a cargo variant, as far as I know. Oh, it's They're saying that is the step towards the Kraken. And it changed over. Nice. Don't go playing with my heart. Hey, dude, I'm telling you straight up. You watch that ISC, you're going to be like, holy crap. They said it was a step towards the Kraken. To start building it. It's going to be big. Wait till you see the layout of that ship. And here we are. Anvil Aerospace. Let's take a look at the map. What? A new F7 Mark 1 Hornet variant? What? What's going on with that? Let's see what's going on here. Bid farewell to a true legend. The Hornet Mark 1. Last chance. Heritage paints. The Hornet series is going away? Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up and check this out. They are taking the Hornets out. The Mark 1s are going out. The Mark 1s are being pulled. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, check the site, Jose. Holy crap. The Mark 1s are being pulled. Okay, in the hollow section we've got the Legionnaire, the Liberator. And that's it. Let me get something to drink real quick and then I'm gonna go through it.
Let me just wrap this up and I'll be right with you. we just wrap this up and I'll be right with.
They're saying they're pulling the Hornet Mark 1. That I gotta look at. I gotta look at that a little bit closer so I can confirm it. I gotta confirm that. Last chance. With the ascendancy of the Hornet Mark II, now the UE Premier carriers been spotted, we bid farewell the legendary Mark I lineup. Invictus launch week marks your final chance to pledge for the classic F7 Mark I series, along with its removal from the upcoming in-game dealerships. They are pulling it. There will even be another means to attain this in the future, though we're not quite ready to share those plans yet. Owners of the One Series will possess a usable classic vehicle, allowing them to showcase the rare piece of Anvil's legacy. That's deep. So the Mark II is going to be the premier. C8R, C8. C8X. Yeah, that's pretty intense. No more Mark 1s. I do love this ship. The Arrow. The Gladiator. And there's the Carrack. Yeah, I saw that. Free blue skin for current Mark I owners, yeah. There's the Hawk. There's the Terrapin. That ship needs a lot of love right there. Future Flyers. Daily Warbond CCU deal, the Valkyrie. Okay. Pretty much everything that we've already seen before. There's the F8. Coming up on these, I love this ship right here. This Valkyrie. It's one of my favorites. Molnir.
Ever since Anvil Aerospace emerged from the Terra period, pilots and politicians alike have cited their spacecraft and vehicles for hundreds of operations.
There's the F-7A. Mark II. There's your F-7C. Mark II. F-7C. Interesting. And this one is going away, going by the wayside. F-7C Mark I. This is one of my favorite ships.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren offer, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fleet of ground vehicles as well, whether for logistics, transport, or even exploration operations.
There's the Hurricane. Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing, Everett?
I am awake.
That's good. Did you get some rest first?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So, a new Drake ship has emerged.
Ooh, just loaded it in.
It is going to be a cargo ship.
Well, good.
And they will have variants, of course. It is called the Ironclad.
Ooh.
The ISC.
That sounds very familiar, like from the War of Worlds.
From Civil War, the Ironclad versus the Merrimack.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, I've got to look at my history.
or the monitor.
Yeah, that too.
Either way.
I sent that to Billy's Brew, so he can check them out.
Oh, thanks. I didn't see any reply.
Oh, no.
That was cool that everybody chipped in, so I figured, hey, why not do something for him too?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Kinzer told me about that thing, so we'll talk about it and see. If we
Yeah,
can
but
get
one thing is
together.
that I just thought it was videos. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad he talked to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in on that as well.
Any idea what he wants?
He's trying to get with some other people so they can do flybys and stuff.
Oh, good.
But that thing that we were talking about, you know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody get in. We're gonna try and everybody get in their Firebird and do it.
Oh, good.
So basically, not really gonna be doing much of anything today. Just later on in the afternoon, I'm gonna go salvage.
Yeah. I'm actually able to salvage.
It's working
So,
now.
yeah, I have no more problem. I found a bunch of panels.
Mm-hmm.
I made out of 12 crates, I got 174,000,
Mm.
and then I have another load that is still wanting to sell,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I'm loading into her because they have too much stock. Therefore,
Ah.
my boat is still full.
Okay.
But I had some settings from another YouTube video, and I went through them all, and its work is so much better.
Is it really? I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
look at it so I can change some
Yeah,
stuff
I
on
put it in the
YouTube.
YouTube videos because it's no. The only time I had some jitter stuff
Yeah.
was halfway through my run around in the Invictus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have it at the start. I
Yeah.
only got it as soon as I got close to the Redeemers and stuff, and that's when it started chugging.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not awake.
Yeah, I'm at the hall now, going through stuff and checking it out.
I want to check out that new drink ship too.
Well, that probably, like I say, it's the concept, so we may not see a hollow of it yet. But you want to watch the ISC. It's going to be. The concept should drop Saturday.
Cool.
But you definitely want to look at that ISC.
Yes, sir.
All right.
How's your day?
Good so far, and I'm coming into the hollows so we can take a look at your crucible.
The hollows?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So there it is. Your crucible. That's your ship.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, or I should say good morning. Some guys in the elevator.
So there's your heavy repair ship.
Yeah, that's going to come in so handy for us.
Oh yes. There's that ship. Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Right on, right on. Anvil Day.
Yep. And
Starting the game up
there's the Legionnaire. That's going to be an
Yes.
interesting ship too.
Heck yeah. I'm working on it right now.
That one is not going to be out. They're not working on it currently. It's not
Oh,
coming
okay.
out yet, but they said they are going to be working on it. Oh, by the way, the F7 Mark 1 is going away.
No demand.
They're not going to be selling it anymore.
Yeah, it's rough shot. The new Mark II is much better.
Well, the Mark II is now the premier Hornet. So the F7 Mark 1 is going away.
It's going to be retired.
Yep.
Including all of its C variants.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So if you have it now, you will get yours. You're going to get skins for it, and those that got the veteran skin, they're getting that. But this is the last chance to get one if you want to get a Mark 1 before it disappears totally.
Yeah.
It's being pulled out of in-game stores as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're calling it on that one. So
Yeah, that's cool.
we should see eventually we should see a Mark C come into game purchasable. I couldn't say when. But yeah. I've actually flown one F7 Mark 1 in the time that I've been in the game. I've flown it. I had a Heartseeker and I upgraded it. And then I have one in game that they let me have, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I can say it's a formidable ship. You put the right weapons on it, it's good to go. And of course the pilot, but
Yeah.
Good stuff. But yep, that one is going away.
I have the Super Hornet as a loaner. It's not too bad. It's got a nice little reach on it.
Yep. Well, there is a new Drake ship. Remember we were doing the poll on that last night?
Yeah.
It is a cargo ship.
Oh, okay. It is a cargo ship.
Yes, and it's huge, and there's going to be variants. And
When you say huge, you mean bigger than a Caterpillar?
yeah, holds more cargo than a Caterpillar.
Uh-huh.
And it has a front and back ramp.
Oh, okay.
And a retractable roof over the cargo bay. And the command module will separate, so the one that's on the Cat will follow suit.
Right.
You have to look at the ISC. It's, like I say, it's the last one until the 20th of June. So, yeah, they're pulling the F7 Mark 1.
That include the Ghost?
Yeah. All of the Mark 1s are going away.
Mm-hmm. All the C models, everything.
Wow.
So the Mark II will be the premier Anvil Hornet.
So hopefully the Mark II will also get their variants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like
Maybe they'll call.
I don't know, because right now we did get the F7A. So the F7C should have some variants come alongside. I'm speculating. I don't know.
Okay.
But that makes sense. It does. Is that you, Everett?
Yep. Where are you?
I'm right behind you in my civvies.
Ah, I can't do the civies here because my home base is New Babbage right now. Yeah, you're looking good.
Thank you. So, yeah, that was a big shocker. I was not prepared for that at all. That they actually pulled. That they're actually going to pull that ship. And
So is this it?
say again.
This is a Carrick, right?
Yeah, it's the Carrick.
Yeah.
Another ship that needs modularity.
Yep, it's coming. That's coming as well.
Yeah. And surveillance, or not surveillance, what is it? Communication long distance comms.
It needs its what is that?
Transceiver?
No,
I think
the
it's
stellar cartography.
Oh, cartography. Yeah, that's right.
And just like the 600i needs it, it needs the stellar cartography feature.
Mm-hmm.
So Anvil is pretty small. It's got, since it's mostly a military manufacturer, pretty much every one of their ships is here. So yeah, that's pretty intense that they're pulling that ship. That was a big surprise because a lot of people that have that ship, as long as you keep it as a pledge, you'll still have it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to sell it any longer.
It's nice though. It makes something that's of average value to a much greater value for people who spent average money on the purchase.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a rarity.
Grandfather did.
Yep.
Holy moly. Man, I am not a morning person.
It's all good. It's
Me neither.
I know, I do feel like a ghoul. Yeah, I kind of thought something was going to have to give because it was like that this last year with the Prospector. They didn't think it was going to make the cut. But too many people demanded the Prospector stay on the list, and so they were literally writing the obituary for the Prospector. And they were going to replace it with something else. So that something else got put on the back burner, and the Prospector stayed in the forefront, and all the miners stayed happy. But they don't realize now that they see it with the F7, they don't realize that that Prospector that they have would be very valuable right now if it was taken out of the game.
But the Prospector, the Prospector has been, it's a good ship, and the penalization on it made it really rough for a lot of people that have it.
And it required a lot of work, a lot of technical work to keep it looking the same and acting the same, but flying correctly.
And try to mine with it.
Yeah,
mine with it. Yeah.
the mining on the Prospector is not good, and I'm thinking right now, because of what's going on with Prospector, if you go to like certain missions and stuff and you go up against a Prospector, you can't destroy it. In the nose, it's invulnerable.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
there's a lot of stuff like anomalies like that with the Prospector.
So it's pretty rough right now. But that ship, I'm sorry, the Prospector is a good ship. It should have never, to me, as a person who started out as a single player and got a Prospector, that was a money-making ship. as a solo player when you first start.
Did you ever have the prospector roll over on you and bounce around on the ground when you were trying to mine with it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I remember the first time that happened to me.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
like almost a full load, and I think that's what may have caused it. I don't know
Yeah,
about
I
the,
have no idea.
but yeah, it rolled. I was like, just a little breeze blew, and then all of a sudden, I noticed I started drifting faster and faster and faster, and before I knew it, she rolled over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was rolling around on the ground on my back with the prospector.
Okay. Wow. The ironclad is going to have done additional measurements and found the capacity of 1,536 SCU in the new ironclad.
That's a lot.
They're guessing it at this point, Kim.
So
So,
when do we get to see this new ship?
check out. You won't see it. It's in concept.
Oh, got you. Okay,
You
okay.
got to look at the ISC.
I have another question for you.
Shoot.
Do you think that now that they've gone ahead and gone through with, retiring or sunsetting the F7, do you think this will be a regular thing from here on out every year, picking an older model and sunsetting it?
Possibly.
Do you feel like this is a pattern evolving here? Possibly, yeah. I feel it is a pattern evolving here.
Well, look at it like this. Now, this is just my thought, my opinion. I have no idea, but
Yes, I understand.
as ships get older and things change throughout the game, there's going to be older ships that may be retired. So we could see more things that come out better because maybe they couldn't keep the gold standard on that ship anymore, and they decided to put out the Mark II.
Right.
And it may be easier to, take care of. Because that ship right now, the Mark II, I think is at a gold standard already.
Yeah.
So they may be having problems keeping the Mark I or trying to get it at a gold standard. Who knows?
Well, let's not say that they're having any problems, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, and that seems to be the pattern I'm bringing out is they're
Designing a lot of things.
a lot of ships and then releasing a newer model of it, which is typical to the ship industry.
But they may
Aircraft
be
industry
having
today.
problems with it, because maybe the artists who were involved with the Mark I.
When I was in the military, I worked on the A10, but I didn't work on the A10. I worked on the A110A. So it was an attack A10 with modifications all over it. It was heavily modified to carry weapons, independent weapons that did their own thing. They just needed to be delivered, and that was the A10's job, was to deliver it. But it didn't stay the A10 for long, especially when they wanted it to get closer to the ground and deliver more ordnance right next to Marines on the ground. So these ships evolving is a natural course of things, yes, and I see it happening more and more, where different models are going to come out of ships, and then the older models are going to be retired, and whoever buys the different models, it's the standard that you're talking about. Yeah, for sure.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that, they may be having problems with it. I don't know for sure. But it is a high possibility that they are having an issue trying to keep the ship updated with what's going on. It may be on the older code.
And again, all of it being upgraded is a good thing in my opinion. Dropping the old stuff, that's a good thing too.
So it's a very possible scenario, that this is going to make the changes, and that's why she's being retired.
Yeah.
And the F7, the Mark II, the body of the ship is smaller. If you really take a look at it, the intakes on the ship are smaller, and and it is more aerodynamic than the F7, the Mark I, in some aspects. So that's just my thought, though.
And then Anvil had, as a company, Anvil had to take the ships, especially the F7, and utilize some of its parts, like the nose, the canopy, the cockpit, on other ships it was providing for the military.
Well,
So it was cannibalizing a lot of the design off the F7.
Well, also too, the thing about Crusader, they were taking a lot of parts from one ship and modifying it to the next ship so that they could do it quicker.
Yeah, exactly.
So this makes sense. And with the F7 and the F7, with the Mark I and the Mark II, you could probably cannibalize some of the Mark I parts to go on the Mark II.
Maybe some,
Maybe.
like the wings or the hard points. Yeah, maybe some. But I mean, that's the whole point of creating a Mark II, is you don't need the Mark I anymore. So all of that design space will disappear. Plus, Anvil's no longer under that kind of pressure to produce.
So we could see for 4.0, we could see something new from them. They may be keeping it under secret. We have no idea.
Right.
So, but yeah, some of the new stuff is it's going to be interesting to see what they do at this point. Everett? That's you.
Yep. I don't know. I'm running around everywhere. I'm looking around for where's that hologram?
Oh, down here.
Okay, coming back.
Yeah, you got to go
Go downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can see your ship.
Yeah. I'm still flabbergasted.
It's all good, man.
I know it's good. I know it's good, but thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I was not expecting it.
We wanted to do something nice for you. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's
Good.
up, Shay?
I'm just looking for this ironclad thing.
Ah, it's not out yet.
I don't see it in my hangar.
No,
I don't see it in my hanger.
it's not in your hangar. Jeez. Jeez. I know. Gimme, but it's
I'm like, my liberator's on the block now.
oh my God. We won't. You won't see it until Saturday
Yeah.
because it's got to drop that way. Because that's what they did with the Firebird when they showed the ISC. We had to wait till Tuesday, so you got to wait a couple days.
I'm not home. Somebody's got to spot me.
Wow. Oh
Someone
man.
gotta step up to the plate.
Right. Everett, are you down
Yep.
here?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You're over there taking a look at it. Oh, there you
Nope.
are. I see you.
Hey,
Yeah, so-
how you doing?
Okay.
So it's funny. Every ship that I put those pulses in, I can't log out in.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And there is the Crucible. What did you name her again?
Koha.
Koha.
I really had to look through the words. It's a variant of the. It's a variant from a tribute. Like, basically, it's. The name is for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go look that up again. Koha.
Yeah.
Meaning the voluntary given of alms or to those in need.
I like it. Okay, now you guys know, everybody knows how I am about Drake ships.
You like them, right? A lot?
A lot.
Really? Really? Okay. Now, you all know how I am about Drake ships. Now,
Mm-hmm.
this one makes sense to me. Okay? The Ironclad makes sense.
Where's
Because
that one?
it's not in here. It's
Oh. Run around for nothing.
It also stands for Come How?
Kapow?
Come How.
Come how? Okay.
That's what Jose's saying.
All right.
Now, this ship, this Ironclad, this makes a lot of sense to me. And I like how the cargo is enclosed. You know what I mean, Shay? Instead of
Armored and protected. Yeah.
well, that, yeah. So that ship could also be utilized as a pocket carrier,
Ooh.
which I like it much better than the Cat. The Cat is not one of my favorite Drake ships anyway, but I have one for that purpose.
I'd like to know the range because that would help me decide on that. My
Mhm.
Liberator.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Liberator's extra long range,
But
but
the,
it's open air.
but the Liberator will still have its main purpose, because you can use the Liberator as a carrier.
Yeah.
That's what it
Same with the
is.
Crucible. You can put something in the front part and just go to your position.
The Liberator's a good open air light carrier, but it also has designated storage area. Whereas
Yeah.
whereas this
Yeah,
one
it's
doesn't.
garages.
Yeah.
But if this one has enough storage area, like somebody was guessing on Tracker, it said something like 1,500. That changes things.
Mm. Oh, now Jose said, "Come haul and repair my ship."
Yeah. Believe it.
And you saw
No,
on the Ironclad too that Nova in the back getting repaired.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think
Oh,
they said
nice.
something-
Okay.
They said something about a little repair area or something.
Yeah. So that makes me even more inclined to get that ship.
And a Drake T-shirt,
No,
perhaps. Oh.
no.
I got one.
I'm not wearing Drake clothing. But
I even
anyway,
got that.
but that ship I would definitely consider that ship to be in my fleet. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if it came to where I would get a cargo variant and a repair variant. Those I would have. So yes, you heard it. You
It comes
heard it.
with Comes complete with a wardrobe.
No, I'm not wearing it. But anyway,
If you love
d-
it, you gotta wear it.
no, sorry, no clothing. I'll
Oh,
fly the
man.
ship. I won't wear the clothes. Okay.
Yeah, he'll fly the ship naked.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I am. It's just that I have this thing about Drake ships, and
Right.
I love the Vulture because it's an industrial ship. It goes out and does the job. The Cutlass Red does the job. Okay. Now my Cutlass Red is going to go away when the medevac comes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But another Drake ship in my fleet that will replace the Cat, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
But good news. So once you get the medevac, you get the thread as a loaner.
Yeah, I do. I have it in my fleet now.
There you go.
So that's the only Cutlass variant that I have in my fleet. Other than that, now watch, Shay, tomorrow or Saturday. You know what they're gonna do. You know they're gonna put that ship so you can try it out, right? And you know what I'm gonna do with it. So I'm just letting y'all know now.
Mm-hmm.
You will see a big boom.
Just don't fall in love with it.
Wait a minute. I took you now. You know. When I had the SRV, I dragged that ship across a moon. Remember that?
I saw that. Mm-hmm.
I'll do it. But anyway, this was Anvil Day. It was, I didn't know if they were going to put the F7, the Mark II in there, but they did, and they put the F7A and the F7C on display. But you cannot rent the F7A. So if you're trying to rent it, you can't do it. You can probably rent the F7C, but not the A. But yes, I will. I have to say that I would definitely pick up the Ironclad. I'm going to say it, and I've already got a name for it in my head. I'm not telling anybody.
Okay. Good. What was it?
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
Get me out of your head.
Shave's like, what?
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? Come on.
Oh shit,
I think you're
man.
gonna start becoming more of a Drake fanboy than you realize.
No. No.
Well, you know everybody's gonna give you a hard time anyways.
Oh, I know they're going to give me a hard time, but I'm going to go along with it because that ship I will definitely consider.
Mm-hmm.
That's saying a lot.
That's
okay?
an appealing ship.
It is. That's saying a lot because I don't like this ship. So,
Well,
Eh.
because it's a Drake line, I'm going to call mine based off of a Drake or a dragon name. So the Ironclad will come the Wyvern or something. I don't know. I'll think of a name.
But that is I was very impressed when I saw it and they were talking about it and they said cargo. I said,
Mm-hmm.
And then when they went even more into it, that ship, I'm gonna say it.
It's got an earwig in you.
That is a beautiful ship.
Oh yeah.
It's got a lot of features and a lot of things that I look for in a large ship like that. So yes, you heard it right here. Yes, I would definitely purchase that Drake ship.
They're 187.3K for my sale of my loot. Good.
That's a good
It
one.
finally came back up. So that one mission today,
Mm-hmm.
I was at 74,000. I'm now well over
Step to their new life.
500,000.
There you go.
Nice, man.
So, I hope that everybody enjoyed it. And yes, you heard it here. Shadow will buy a Drake ship.
Ah.
One. No, I did purchase a Vulture when it came out, and then I took that Vulture and bought one in game and made it my Ion, and I have an Ion in game, and I used my Ion to get the King of Munch.
Yeah, I'm gonna melt my eye on for that Drake ship.
And you have an eye on that Drake ship.
Mm-hmm. But I do have the King of Munch. So
Cookie Monster.
I can't get the Cookie Monster name.
Sir Munchalot.
Sir Munchalot. Now that's good. I should have thought of that one.
Still can.
Yeah, I still can. I can rename it. Yeah, I could. You know what? That's a hell of a thought. Thank you.
Mhm.
But basically, this is the end of the stream because we went through all the Anvil stuff, and Sunday, instead of going to the Drake exhibit, I will be doing the Snowbirds meeting room. And then next week, during the last of the Free Fly and the Invictus and all that good stuff, I'm going to get this. Hopefully, we get the Snowbirds together and we will do a Q&A or a review of 23, what it's been like, what we thought of Invictus, and just talk about it. See what we like, see what we don't like, see what hopefully we'll speculate some, because 23.2 is going to be starting up. And they're talking about hitting that next week. A lot of Evocati builds. And then fast tracking it to wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So hopefully with that patch comes Xenothreat. So we'll see what happens. But I'm glad. I'm going to say this to everybody. I am so glad they did not put Xenothreat during the Free Fly.
Ooh.
Sure.
That would have been a calamity. Okay? So, I hope everybody enjoyed this little stream. It wasn't going to be a long one anyway because of just going through Anvil. And there will be no stream this afternoon, but there will be a stream tomorrow at the regular evening time, and then Saturday I will be at the opening of Defense Con and see what's going on. What do you think about the Ironclad ship? Oh my god, the inside. Dyer, I like Everett. Is that you again?
Sir, I'm running around. Haven't turned the new system settings, so.
What do I think about the Ironclad ship? Do I have to say it again? Because everybody's going to keep hitting me on that shape.
Shadow, was that you getting dressed in the hallway for crying out loud?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to talk about the upping the guns a little bit on the Polaris. That was exciting too.
Yeah, I am glad they did that. Because it does need more defense or offensive capabilities. Okay, Dyer, I like the Ironclad, and that is one Drake ship that I will purchase to put in my fleet. Okay, and the inside of the Polaris that was just amazing. I was having I'm not even going to say what I was having at that point in time. What?
I said it was good though. I bet.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Just seeing the outside of the players was, oh my God. Now the inside, oh yeah. So, I'm going to get a drink here before I do other things, but I do have to get off and do some quick stuff. And then I will be playing later, but offline. So,
Be right back.
anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this little stream, this quick stream. And like I say, I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon on some stuff. And then I'm proud over a Firebird on my main account. Oh, who had to change his pants? Really, Jose? Wow, you guys. But it was an interesting one. The ISC was really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I will see you all next week, or I'm sorry, tomorrow in the evening. So in the afternoon. So take care, have a wonderful day, and see you soon. Thanks for everybody for stopping by, Everett and Super and Kinzer, and just talking to me, and you know, all the good stuff that we always do. Everybody have a wonderful day.
It was on earlier, it was fine.
Hello everybody, and welcome.